We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Bryant, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Joe Musgrove is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Cameron Maybin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
In now, Charlie Reese, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The second baseman.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Hernan Perez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's an impressive 5 for 8. Comes set with the 0-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one away.
The shortstop, Nico Horner.
So striding in, Nico Horner. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. One man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Osuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting eight.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Hit down the line at first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the... Yu Darvish gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Reese moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. As we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Colin Moran becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Brian Reynolds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back now from PNC Park. Second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Number 4, Cameron Maybin.
The next Cub up, Cameron Maybin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes.
Hey!
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in now, Charlie Reese, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Stephen Brault enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. That's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. In now is Yasiel Puig. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. No balls and a strike to count. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of the second. Cubs lead it 6-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Horner over to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 5th.
Now batting, Jose Osuna. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So coming to the plate, Nico Horner 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bounce to first. Bell scoops it up to second for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front 6-0. So digging in now, O'Neill Cruz 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second-guessed himself on that one.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it in.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Pirates leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So stepping in, Darvish, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 11, Darvish.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Cruz is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Reese. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap.
Now
3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Hernan Perez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Reese, the runner at third. Perez on at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. Back goes Puig at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Number 36 on the year for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within 1 grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be Jose Osuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
O'Neill Cruz will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 2. Ready once again, Victor Caratini. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Nico Horner is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Standing in now, Yu Darvish, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Charlie Reese stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set, and the 0-1 sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Kevin Newman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Kevin Newman.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Newman has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. This one's down to third. Right to Bryant. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Bell. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Oh, look at Bryant. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Robbie Erlin will come on in relief now, as he does in nearly every game. This will be his 99th appearance of the season.
Robbie Erlin.
Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Bell in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Erlin is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Victor Caratini comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Puig off for second. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He goes to first in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty. Bottom of the inning now, and the left-handed hitting outfielder.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because There's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. He's got it, and that's out number one.
Now back.
Riding in once again, Jose Osuna. He doubled his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jacob Stallings is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates strand a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Nick Birdie is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Digging in now, Nico Horner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nico.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now it looks like a right Handers up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Anthony Rizzo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Alfonso Rivas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Alfonso Rivas.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier. In there, and it's 0-1.
The second baseman, Adam.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Ground ball foul down the left side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Can't make any headway into an 8-3. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maybin. In there, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Cruz into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So now to the plate, Charlie Reese. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Pitch out, nothing doing. 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Digging in, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Grounded to third. This could be two. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Bounce towards the second baseman. And there's one down now. Here's Gregory Polanco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Dan Winkler answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 43, Dan.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Fouled away. Late that time for a strike.
1 and 2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Striding in, Jose Osuna. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. So why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars. Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Hit to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Richard Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini.
Victor.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Popped him up. Frazier shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Nico Horner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Oniel Cruz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Eric.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 9 homers and 33 driven in. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch. in the win column.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cubs came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Yu Darvish earns win number 7 on the season. Joe Musgrove permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 8.